Hello, everyone, and welcome to Date Cuenta con Yaquesitas, our videos in English. Please, I want to remind you, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video or we go live. Remember to please give us a big thumbs up, give us your like, comment in the section down below if you have any questions, any suggestions, or if you just want to say hello. With that being said, let's get started. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some Q&As of our last video talking about the monster Sergio Andrade. We've been getting questions through our social media, and we have a couple ones that we think are important that you have that information. And with me today, I have my sister, Grecia. Hi, Grecia. How are you?
Hi, hello everyone. This is Grecia from Date Cuenta con Yaquesitas. Yes, we're going to do the Q&A from our first episode of the monster Sergio Andrade.
So let's get right into it. The first big question that we got is, why was the Interpol looking for Sergio Andrade?
Okay, well, the answer is it goes back to Karina Yapor was one of the victims of Sergio Andrade. She was the youngest one. She was actually the only one underage of this cult that he created, of the group. Her parents were they started to get worried because a book got released in January of 1998 by Aline Hernandez, ex-wife of Sergio Andrade, and Aline Hernandez started doing interviews. So that was the main reason they started to get worried about what was going on inside this group. And after that, there's other things that started happening, also with Karina Yapor. Karina Yapor in October of 1998. So the book of Aline Hernandez was released in January 1st of 1998, but in October of 1998, Karina Yapor's parents received a call from the Secretary of Exterior Relations in Spain, letting them know that Karina Yapor's child was actually abandoned in a public hospital in Spain. And that was the reason the parents of Karina Yapor had no idea that her minor Karina Yapor was actually pregnant, and their grandson was actually a 2-year-old grandson was actually in a hospital in Spain.
Our next question was, how did Karina Yapor come to know Sergio Andrade? It's been documented that Karina Yapor, since she was 7 years old, she was a big fan of Gloria Trevi, and her mother, Teresita, used to take Karina Yapor to concerts and to try to meet Gloria Trevi. Eventually, through the years, when Karina Yapor turned 12, in one of the concerts in the year 1994, Maria Raquenel actually saw Karina Yapor, and she's like, I think I've seen you a lot in our concerts, and she was very interested in her. And because Karina wanted to be famous, she was looking for a way to get their attention. When eventually Mari Boquitas or Maria Raquenel saw her, she asked her to please give her information, and Karina Yapor and her mother actually gave Mari Boquitas her information, and they Maria Raquenel actually arranged a meeting for Karina to meet Sergio Andrade.
For an audition.
An audition, yes. They eventually set up a meeting at a hotel to meet Sergio Andrade, in which her mother of Karina Yapor and her brother Daniel went to that meeting with them. After the meeting with Sergio Andrade, Sergio Andrade told Teresita, the mother of Karina Yapor, that Karina had actually passed the auditions and that she had 3 months of probation to see how she was going to do.
Of trial or?
Trial, I'm sorry. Yes. Of trial, not probation. It's because he was such a monster that it felt like probation, but it was...
We're translated from English to Spanish. It's a little hard.
So, yes. So, he actually said that she had passed auditions and that she was able to go through a trial of 3 months in which she was going to receive a grant
or a power of attorney or
no. Una beca.
Okay.
I know the word. I just missed it. The word beca means scholarship.
Yes, exactly a
like
scholarship.
A scholarship
to be in this school, right?
Yes, because he was running a school.
Yeah.
So she won a scholarship to be over there, and they actually needed power of attorney to have a minor in the house where this school was. So the parents actually granted power of attorney to Sergio Andrade because it was said that they were going to get a monthly salary for them having Karina Yapor. And
to the parents. The salary was directly sent to the parents.
Yes.
So they accepted Karina being around, going around the world with Andrade and not seeing her daughter of, I think she was around 11 years old around
12.
that time. 12 years old. And not accepting not to see their daughter because she was going to be, traveling around the whole world and wouldn't see her during the festivities, during, December, Christmas, and not seeing her on her birthday or anything like that.
Now that I am a parent, if I wanted my daughter to be famous, I would be with her 24/7, wherever she goes, and I would not give power of attorney to no one to be taking care of my daughter. And especially not being able to talk to her and being disappeared for months and months and months. I don't understand that part. I don't understand why the parents would do such a thing.
Yeah, I think that was a tactic that Sergio Andrade would use with all these young girls, underage girls. And just wanted to mention the same thing as these younger age girls. Also, Gloria Trevi joined the Sergio Andrade when she was 14 years old. And I think, like you said, the parents. But also, let's go back to this man was a monster, and he knew how to control. Imagine he knew how to control adult people. How was he not going to control these minors?
He knew the way around it. Okay, and our last most requested question is, where is Sergio Andrade?
Wow, that's what we all want to know, I think. And, well, what we think, or what I think, is that, for some reason, it's strange how the Jane Does have sued Sergio Andrade, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like they're actually looking for him, which is what they should be doing. They should be searching for their abuser. They said, or I think Karen allegedly Karen Barth, the lawyer of the plaintiffs of this lawsuit, said the Jane Does. The lawyer of the Jane Does said that she was actually actively looking for him. But the question is, where is Sergio Andrade? I want to say Gloria Trevi is the one that first, has done something to actually look for Sergio Andrade. And he was found a couple of months. They said back in December of 2023, he was found in a hospital in Spain. That it seemed that he had something with the stomach ulcer or something that he had. There's a nurse in Spain that talked about how he looked, that he was very overweight, that he looked very old, that if you would see Sergio Andrade, you would actually not recognize him, that he looked very, very bad.
Do you think that's true, or do you think maybe it's a conspiracy to kind of throw the scent off of where he actually is and have people looking for him in places where he's really not there.
It could be, but at the same time, well, the daughter of Sonia and Sergio Andrade, her name is Antonia. She was found in Spain, actually in a acting school in Spain. So that kind of like makes me think maybe he was in Spain, but they also said like a month ago or 2 months ago, around that time, that Sergio Andrade was actually in Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And they actually took videos and everything of the hotel. So yeah, that's a question. That's a question mark for everyone. We don't know where he's hiding.
We have theories, but we're not 100% sure.
We all want him to be found.
We all want him to have his day in court.
One thing I do want to mention, that one of the victims of Sergio Andrade, one of the sisters of the sisters de la Cuesta, are 3 sisters that were victims. Carla de la Cuesta, the older one, Katia de la Cuesta, the middle one, Carla de la Cuesta, and the younger one, Carola de la Cuesta. It said that one of the sisters of de la Cuesta is actually living in Spain. So that's what makes us think, are the Jane Does hiding him?
Yeah.
Do they have some type of relationship with him or contact with him? Because it is known that he actually Sergio Andrade actually contacted victims.
Yes.
I want to clarify some of the victims.
It wouldn't be crazy because a person that's so manipulative can easily work himself into his victims' lives again. There's a syndrome called, what is when you fall in love with your kidnapper? Stockholm. Stockholm. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome, where they actually fall in love with their perpetrator, their kidnapper, and who knows, that might be what's going on. They're so worked and effed up in the brain that they're helping to hide him instead of bringing him out to the light. And
yeah, and I wanted to put a little bit of input with, all this stuff that has been said of where is Sergio Andrade and one of the victims living in Spain. They have also referring to, comments from people, so-called YouTubers or whatever, have commented that Gloria Trevi has also been in Spain, but Gloria Trevi is a whole different story. She is really loved and has a lot of fans in Spain, and of course she's a singer, so she has to go to. She does a lot of jobs concerts, in Spain. So
of course
she's an international artist. So yeah, she has the only that Gloria Trevi has been the only one that has actively, along with her, of course, with Gloria Trevi's lawyers, have been the only one that have actually been actively looking for this abuser. But this monster, we all want to know where he's at. We all want him to take accountability of what he has done. So yes.
And to clarify, he should be the only one that should be sued, and not Gloria Trevi and not Maria Raquel. Okay, well, that's the end of the questions for today. I want to thank Grecia for having me on your channel, Date Cuenta con Yaquesitas, and I'll let you take it away.
Thank you, America. Thank you for being with me in Date Cuenta con Yaquesitas. I thank you guys for the support. Again, please subscribe. It's very important to support us and support Gloria Trevi. Subscribe to our channels, give us like, ring that bell so all the notifications, get to you. Comment, leave the comments, anything you guys want to know, more of the Q&A, because remember, we're going to be doing, of every episode that we do, we're going to be doing a question and answer. And what else? Our second episode, it's going to be now of Gloria. We're going to start talking about Gloria Trevi and how Gloria Trevi met this monster, Sergio Andrade. So thank you very much. Like. See you guys very soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.